Hi, this is Maria Moore. Just wanted to shoot a really quick video and to just tell you to do not quit. Don't quit on your goals and dreams, whatever you do, because you just don't know how close you are to reaching your goals. So don't quit. No matter what you see, no matter what you're facing, no matter what your current circumstances are, don't focus on that. Just focus on where you know you're headed. And because you are going to reach your goals. Sometimes God has to prepare you for where He's taking you, because you could be asking for one thing and God can have something totally different in mind for you, something way more bigger than what you ever expected. So when you're in that middle place where you're not where you were and you're not where you're gonna be, but you're in the middle, that's when you get a little bit frustrated. And when you start getting frustrated, that allows the enemy to get into your head, and tell you, oh, you're not going to make it, you're not good enough. And he'll tell you all those things when you start feeling like you're not going to make it. And it's normal, it's normal to feel like that. But the thing about it is you can't wallow in it. Once you become aware of that, and that's what's going on in your mindset, then you got to stop it. And what you can do is just start speaking your affirmations of where you know you're going and who you are, gonna be, when you get there. Those are the things that you need to be speaking to yourself. Tell yourself, because that's a good way to change that mindset and to switch it, because you know when you're not feeling encouraged or powerful, how you should be feeling, when sometimes, you want to get in a little funk and, start doubting yourself and stuff. When you start feeling like that, that's when you need to start speaking your affirmations. And again, it's normal. It's going to happen. It happens to all of us. And so the difference, though, between someone who's successful and who's not successful is the successful person knows how to recognize it and knows how to turn it off and switch it and start speaking their affirmations and things to get them, in another frame of mind and to get them from thinking that way. Because one thing you can do is start thinking about some successes that you've had and things like that, to not focus and dwell in that place. That's the wrong thing to do. Now, unsuccessful people, that's what they do. They dwell on it and they believe these things, these thoughts, that are not your thoughts anyway. So don't believe it, just be aware of it and, try to get past it. And again, it's going to happen. You're not going to be able to stop it from happening, because you know what? There's an enemy that's out there and he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And so you can be on cloud 9 one day, and you know what? He sees you. He's watching. So you best believe that shortly after, he's going to be trying to steal that joy. He's going to try to steal it by putting crazy thoughts in your mindset. I'm telling you, it's the trick of the enemy. But the devil is a liar. You just got to be aware of what's going on, and you just can't quit. You just got to keep moving forward regardless of how you feel. Every single day you have to be taking action, and you have to be doing income producing activities. And what I'm talking about is the network marketing industry. That's what the industry that I've been in for a lot of years. Wasn't always doing it right, but now finally have a mentor that's teaching me the skill sets and the business principles to, be successful in any industry that, I choose. Because once you learn this, you got it, and, there's so many people who don't seek help and they try to do it themselves. Now, if you just want to earn some extra money, you can do that very easily. You can just sell your products or whatever, and you can do that, but if you're looking for really long-term and big success, that this industry provides, and that we've seen, provide for so many people, the lifestyle and the income that we've seen earned. If you want that, then you need a mentor. You need someone that's done what you're striving to do, that's already done it, that can help you, get around those landmines and all that stuff, and to let you know how you should be thinking and everything. So don't try to do it yourself, because it's going to set you back. With a mentor, you can get there much quicker, probably way quicker than it took them. It's gonna take some time. And that's another thing, is we get impatient. It's gonna take time, because you have to expand your mind. You have to get prepared for what it is you're about to receive. Because if you just got started and you made a whole bunch of money real quick, you have to wonder, are you going to be able to sustain that? Do you even know what you did to get there? Because a lot of times when you get started in something, they call it ignorance on fire, because you're so excited, you're talking to everybody, but eventually that's going to run out, and then you're going to have to rely on those skill sets, the skills and the business principles, just like any job, anything, that you go into brand new and not knowing. You have to learn that, so you have to learn those skill sets sooner or later. And also, if you're coming out of the job market, where you've had a job and, you're used to earning a certain income, and you see yourself really making a lot of money in this industry, your mindset has to be expanded from where it is, because it's going to stay right there with the money you're used to making until you expand your mind. So that's going to take time too. You have to be, transformed. In the Bible, it says the renewing of the mind. You have to switch it, but the good thing is that you made the decision to do it. There's a lot of people who are afraid to take risk, and they stay in their jobs unhappy and everything. You don't have to do that. You can step out on faith like I did a little bit over a year ago. I wanted more, and so that means I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, how long, however it takes, it doesn't matter. And really gonna do whatever I have to do, and do whatever it takes. I mean, that's the bottom line. It's not going to be easy, especially when you're in the valley, those times where you're like, is this going to happen? You question things, but it's normal. It's normal, but you just got to know. And you have to rely on the word of God. I mean, that's the only thing that I know to do. Especially when you're taking a leap of faith and you have a really, really big goal, where that it's going to take God to get you there, then you have to rely on the word of God. And God said it in his word that he is going to give you what he promised, and you just got to believe it. You just got to believe it. You have to have faith and believe it, and that he is no respecter of persons. And if you've seen anybody in this industry have success, if God did it for one, he'll do it for you. So just hold on. Don't get discouraged. Don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. Don't be comparing yourself to someone else's success, because you don't know what they've been through and where they've been to get where they are. Your story is your story. Their story is their story. We all have a story. We all have our own story. And you know what? When it happens, I guarantee you it's going to be right on time, and you're going to be ready, and you're going to be prepared to handle whatever it is that's going to come your way. So just keep on working on your mindset, your personal development, learn those skill sets, get you a mentor, somebody who's already been where you're striving to get to, and just keep going. Don't stop, and don't quit. Whatever you do not quit. Just keep going. Keep taking action every single day, no matter how you feel. Just keep taking action. Don't let, what's going on around you and your current circumstances and situations and things like that stop you from taking action. No matter what, just do it every single day. Take some sort of action, that's going to produce income. And eventually it's going to start working. It has to, because you're sowing seeds. Those seeds are going to manifest. Like in the Bible, it says some are going to go on thorny ground, some are going to get scorched in the sun. All kind of things is going to happen. But I guarantee you, sooner or later, some of those seeds that you sow, they're going to bloom and grow and, do whatever. It's going to do what it's supposed to do. You just got to keep sowing those seeds. The only way it won't happen is if you stop doing it. So that's all I wanted to say today, is just don't quit. And until next time, I will see you at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. Have a great rest of your day.